It's so close! Witcher 3's final DLC is going out with a bang, with over 30 hours of content. That's a whole new game. If you're like me, you might be a tad rusty getting back into The Witcher, and with a whole new area littered with new monsters, armor, and mutagens, you're probably going to want to take a stern look at your last character save before you venture into Toussaint. So, here's your guide in how to better prepare yourself for Blood and Wine. First off, level up. The very first mission for Blood and Wine recommends you be a level 34. So give or take, you probably want to be around level 30 when you step foot into Toussaint. Luckily, if you're itching to dive into Blood and Wine, you'll be able to jump into a level 35 pre-made character. Just make sure you spend the time to reapply those ability points. And if you decide to take the pre-made character route, there's a plus side in reshuffling your ability points, in that you get to better suit your character for Toussaint. You'll be facing a couple new Cursed Ones and Necrophage monsters, in which case boosting your Igni sign is a plus. Not that you haven't already. But the real kicker that Blood and Wine is packing? Vampires. Lots of vampires. And what do vampires hate? That's right, Yrden. So beef that sign up. And while we're on vampires, you'll run into some that like cloaking, in which case stock up on Moondust bombs, even upgrading them to Superior if you really want to catch those sneaky bloodsuckers. Oh, and don't forget to lather that sword with vampire oil. Before you go nuts on customizing those skills, consider holding back and conserving some of those ability points, because we're moving on to mutagens. Blood and Wine's packing a whole new mutagen skill tree that's definitely worth considering. Within this tree lies 12 new mutation abilities, such as Piercing Cold, an upgrade to the Ard sign that allows you to freeze enemies where they stand. These game changers do require a lot of greater mutagens, and lots of unused ability points. Once you got Geralt's core skills and abilities out of the way, let's move on to Phase 2, Wardrobe. Essentially, there are two paths you can take when considering your armor. One, if you've done it already, you can take your previously mastercrafted armor like Griffin or Feline and take it one step further. Blood and Wine brings Grandmaster armor. Oh yeah, a whole new upgrade to your fit. But maybe you're sick of your current fit and you want to start from scratch. No problem, because you get the new armor Manticore to work towards. Looks good. And if that wasn't enough, the real icing on the cake is that Blood and Wine brings unique perks to fully completed armor sets. For instance, if you complete the Manticore set, you get a perk that brings critical hit chance to the bombs you throw. That had me stoked. There you have it, a nice Witcher to-do list before Blood and Wine rolls out on May 31st. Be sure to stay tuned to GameSpot for more Witcher content down the road. And if you have any pointers yourself, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Thanks for watching.